It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the 2000s team facing the 90s team. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Duncan out there with James. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's O'Neal in at center. The 2000s team with the ball. After the basket by the 90s team.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
Just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
The 90s team on offense. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Shaq with the screen. Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Elijah Wan. James, the pass to Iverson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Jordan against Kobe. Pass to Elijah Wan. And then Elijah Wan with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now, here is O'Neal, and that's a foul. Called on John Stockton. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Peyton, he's checked in for John Stockton. Here's Kobe. It's a 3-point game. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, sure. Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide-open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
Peyton dishes to Elijah Wan. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by O'Neal. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Stolen by Pippen. Here we go, one-on-one. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Bryant on the wing. Good D by Elijah Wan.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
LeBron passes to O'Neal. Elijah Wan with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The shot by Jordan, no good. The 2000s team with the ball. They trail by 6. And the dunk by Bryant.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Iverson against Peyton. Outside, Jordan. Kobe with the steal. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah Wan does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now, here's Peyton. And a wide open look for Jordan. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jordan's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 90s team. Pippen with the steal. And James picks up the... foul. That is his first foul of the game for the 2000s team. And here is Hardaway. Left side, O'Neal. The kick out to Hill. Drexler left side. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Carter, and Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Off the inbound, and Yao gets it to go on the assist by Pierce.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
Drexler kicks to Shaq. Hardaway against Nash, and Hardaway gets it to go.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Nash, the pass to Yao. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here is Yao. And the rejection by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. .105 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the floater. They retain possession. The 90s team on offense. They lead by 7. They get the rebound. Mourning kicks to Drexler. Looks for Mourning. Gets it to him. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds to the 90s team. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. That one falls.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Yeah, and Mourning sends it back. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. And the jumper off target to finish the break. Carter dishes to Yao. Back to Carter. Garnett kicks to Pierce. Garnett with the screen for Pierce. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Hardaway for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. Michael Jordan getting it done for the 90s team. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 90s team.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Well, right away, they've been hassling ball handlers, just swarming defense and very active with their hands, looking for any chance to force any kind of turnover.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Dwayne Wade. Yao is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Pierce. And it's McGrady in at the 3 spot. Nowitzki with the screen on Drexler. Here's Pierce. The putback. Hill pulls it in. The 90s team on offense. And McGrady comes to help. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Wade against Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. Pierce covering. And the dunk by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Wade passes to Pierce. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. 6 to shoot. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Wade. And David Robinson pulls it down. So it's the 90s team now. This is the most they've led by 13 points. He feeds it to Hardaway. Passes it to Ewing. Hardaway kicks to Drexler. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Drexler with another miss. And here's the 2000s team. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Pierce wide open. He fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Pierce has got his second basket. Pierce has gone 2 of 4 from the field. A wide open look for Drexler. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And the 90s team leads by 13. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. And so he makes both from the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
O'Neal sets the screen for Nash. Carter against Drexler. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Carter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Olajuwon with a screen on Nash. Stockton outside. And Shaq pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Nash in the corner. Shaq with a screen on Stockton. Nash kicks to LeBron. Back to Nash. Inside. Here's Duncan. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Here's Pippen. A minute 20 left here in the second, and James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. 1:16 left in the first half. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And the second free throw, good. We've got one. 1:08 left to play here in the half. Stockton looking around. Olajuwon passes to Drexler. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Drexler's got the lead up to 13 now for the 90s team. And here's the 2000s team. James. Malone with the block. To the inside. Stockton, no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the 2000s team. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Olajuwon with the block. Nash against Stockton. Up top, Malone. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to Drexler. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the tray. And the 90s team leads by 16.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Here's Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with the... Oh, he got it to go.
Patient. Bam.
Woo. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so that's the end of the first half. The 90s team leads by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Malone. Jordan is out there with John Stockton. Then there's Pippen. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 spot. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So with James on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Tracy McGrady is out there with Garnett. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Kobe in at the 2.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line. Not missing their chances when they get them.
And here's the 2000s team. 17-point game. Here's McGrady. Off target from three-point range. McGrady's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the 90s team now. Jordan with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Count that bucket. Iverson's got 5 now.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
The offensive rebound. Olajuwon finds Malone. And 3 from Jordan. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Iverson. Malone with the block. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Jordan the pass to Stockton. Driving inside. Malone down low. Iverson covering. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Pippen.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammates.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nowitzki up top. Still yet to score. Nowitzki sets a screen for Bryant. No good on the triple. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Jordan. Drives to the hoop. Garnett with the block. And the call will be against. Scottie Pippen. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the 90s team, Robinson's checked in for Olajuwon. Mourning comes in for Malone. And it's Payton in for John Stockton. Then for the 2000s team, Shaq comes in for Nowitzki. And it's Duncan in for Kevin Garnett. And 3 from Jordan. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And the beauty of Jordan's pull-up, he can do it running full speed or laterally in either direction.
Here's Iverson. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Over to the left wing. Payton outside. Mourning kicks to Payton. The pass to Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Kobe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on David Robinson.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Payton will bring it up for the 90s team. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. McGrady with the ball. Now guarded by Jordan. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant over Robinson. And that one's good by Kobe. Bryant's got 8 points.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Robinson. He can't get that one to fall. The 2000s team with the ball. Trailing by 19. Here's McGrady. Nice D from Pippen. McGrady's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Pass to Jordan. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Back to Payton. Clock at 6. With the floater, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds to the 90s team. So for the 90s team, Shaq's checked in for Robinson. Hill comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Michael Jordan. Here's Drexler. Iverson grabs the board. Here's McGrady. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. He has 5.
And perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Payton inside. Duncan on him. Outside, Drexler. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the call. On the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq, and this will be his second and third shots at the line here. That one is off. So for the 90s team, Ewing comes in for Mourning. Hardaway is subbed in for Gary Payton. No good on the second free throw. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Passes it to Carter. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Outside Hill. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The 2000s team with the ball. Here's Iverson.
If you want to be considered the best center in the game, show me on the defensive end. Shaq has the tools to truly be dominant.
And so it's the home team, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Drexler. Ewing is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Hill in at the small forward position.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
He gets it in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pierce finds Nowitzki. Good, and Pierce gets the assist.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Hardaway goes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That's on Dwayne Wade. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 90s team.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Wade with it, and Drexler picking him up. And Clyde Drexler. Drexler gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Nowitzki kicks to Yao. And Carter has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Nowitzki gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Hill able to stretch the floor, making it tough on defenses to guard him.
So for the 90s team, Olajuwon's checked in for Ewing, and Michael Jordan subbed in for Drexler. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Nowitzki outside. Over Robinson. Nowitzki, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Rejected by Nowitzki. Wade on the wing. And it's Wade with the jam.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a two-guard.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And that one falls for Robinson. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nowitzki with the screen on Hardaway. Out to Carter. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Clock is at 3. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Olajuwon passes to Jordan. Back to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yeah. This is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Nowitzki against Robinson. Nowitzki kicks to Carter. Over Jordan. Keeps it alive and staying with the play, Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Pass to Jordan. Outside Hill. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the 2000s team.
And coach. Can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And here's Bryant outside. No good. And so Stockton will bring it up for the 90s team. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. Kobe with the steal. There's a minute 34 left in the game. Misses the layup. So it's the 90s team now. Now here's Stockton. Outside for Jordan. On the wing, Ewing. 6 on the shot clock. Hands it from downtown. Stockton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jordan against Bryant. Outside for Stockton. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop and then the perfect timing on the block.
Misses the wing Jerry. The 2000s team with the ball. Here's Kobe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And that one falls for Bryant. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jordan outside. Going inside. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Jordan against Kobe. LeBron James on the wing. From about 19 feet, can't connect. So we see the 90s team get the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency.